Oh,
it's game number 2.
I'm happy to see that there are now variations of the... there's a different rotation now that the teams are playing. And specifically for Bren, they're doing the... You can see, notice how all of the minions are pressed against the base or the turrets of Bren Esports just because of the grok block. What you do is you pop your Guardian's barrier earlier into the game. You block 3 lanes all at the same time. So what it does is that it helps your laners to have a safer route. Specifically with something like a Lilia, you build up so many minions in there. Yeah. As you see, you clear it faster than your opponents.
Yeah, we're seeing now a great application for Ogun on how he utilizes this grok. It's giving so much space in the early game of Bren Esports right now against RSG. Because mainly rotation.
The Raiders going to be in trouble. Goes down. First blood again. Going to the hands of Few. And now Naz going to be the focus. They grab 2 kills here on the top side early on. Not even 2 minutes into the game. Bren.
4 members. And, okay. I know that this is gonna sound very nerdy of me.
It's okay. Let it out.
But it is the result of having your minions fast cleared by your laners. And as well as the fact that they also block their minions. Because it will take so much time for RSG to clear the waves. And that's the reason why Exhort and Knight weren't into the top lane. While Bren Esports had 4 members in there. It's because of your fast clear. I know it sounds like very theoretical, but you saw that in action, right?
Yeah, it's clearly proving a theory right now how Bren Esports is systematically approaching RSG.
Light gonna push karltzy off of the turtle here. They're actually gonna continue to push him back, but karltzy! What a play! Says you can't focus on me like that. Gives him the 1-2 punch. Turtle reset. Exort gonna have to back off now. Now it's RSG Philippines running for their lives here. Everything to just survive. And another turtle gonna be secured. Actually, first turtle secured by Bren. It's only 3 minutes in the game. It's so much action already. And I mean, my goodness, the karltzy.
You're a madman.
Comfort.
Oh my gosh, the power.
He's still going, Naz. Gonna have to deal with 3 here. Gets shot. Just gets shut down here on the top side. I mean, this is 3 deaths already for Naz on this Yuzhong.
We're not even done with the outer third energy shields.
Oh my god.
This is not even a concern for Bren Esports, Wolf.
I think Pandora just XP lane diffed Naz in this game. Particularly with his way to utilizing this Fredrin. Always in the right position. You know, nice to point this out. There's not a lot of mobility for Pandora, but already he's taking so much control. It didn't even have to utilize his flicker in there. He utilizes the taunt so well.
Whoa. Oh my goodness, Ogwin actually gonna survive that. What a player. Ogwin able to survive for now the 2 versus 1. And Few gonna use the black shoes here to reset, but man, you know, 0-4 already for Naz. Talk about not the best debut of a hero for Season 10. It's definitely struggling here against Bren Esports.
Oh man, Pandora is just utilizing the energy eruption so well. It is the taunt.
Yeah.
You saw that how he was able to control Nats, and it's also very evident on how he was able to masterfully utilize all of the spells for this Fredrin. Definitely a standard now for the Fredrin users.
No, right? Bren Esports just clearly forcing RSG to take trade objective across a map, forcing them for a cross-play trade. But right now, it's just how they rotate clearly and comfortably with these heroes. We have 402 on Few. How deadly is that?
Yeah. Again, you know, it's a surprise that we're only 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes in the game here, and they're just unleashing on RSG Philippines. Remember, the question was brought up during the panel. What does this mean for Bren if they sweep RSG?
Help you.
After they sweep Blacklist International, I mean, now the focus here, though, Few should be fine. Turtle's going to be secured by Demon Kite, though, on the top side. There's a fight on both sides here. Kosei, Blazing, do it now. Open to the focus. It's a shutdown. Pandora, the top side. It looks like RSG Philippines wants to punish them. They're tired of this early game madness, and they get the kill. And just like that, RSG Philippines finds some life into the game.
The moment that Bren Esports dispersed. It was a quick punish coming up from RSG. We did not see. We weren't able to see what happened in the turtle area, but I can just assume that usage coming out from Nats with the ultimate allowed for 2 kills for Demon Kite, and Demon Kite was so clutch, he secured the turtle away from Bren Esports. And down in the bottom lane, it was all light with his initiation. Kusei just handling it so well, and Exhort just baiting out so many members of Bren Esports. And unfortunately for Bren Esports, the Hive, they weren't in a hive mind in that game.
They just lost the 3K gold.
They lost the swarm. They let it go.
They had the honey, they let it go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How do you lose the honey?
Oh, and here we go. Another kill going to be scared. It's karltzy that goes down. And now the focus, the return damage comes out. Pandora has to back off here. It's going to be a 1-for-1 for now. Demon Kite still going to give the go signal here. Nas making the way on the backside. There's the pull. Pandora falls. Few is out. And now it's Super Marco running for his life. Here comes the emote. The RSG emote. And Nas gets the kill and able to stay alive on top of it.
Just looking at how the Yuzo walk, it looks like Nats walking out of battle.
Before that happened, he didn't have the ultimate. You're wondering, why will RSG fight? I think it was Demon Kite who called it. He was the one who started it at all.
Yeah.
Anyway, because of the fact that he had a tank build, he was able to sustain. And I think this is the Demon Kite show. Probably one of his best Karina performances as he is able to carry out RC despite starting the early stage of the game.
Perfectly executed combination there, layering of ultimates, and now can they turn it around again? Demon Kite gonna be quite low. Few looking for a kill, but look at that. Essport is right there to greet him. That's 2 fall here for Bren. Demon Kite's down. They're actually going to give the go here on the turtle. karltzy also still waiting to spawn. This should just be another turtle for RSG. Actually, it's going to be their first turtle of the game here.
This is a good face right now for the Raiders. Completely upping their game on how they lost the early game.
Yeah.
Just in a matter of time, Wolf.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the turtles that you're seeing up top. This is the second turtle for RSG.
Oh yeah, they got it off camera earlier. That's right.
So, my God, already amassing items. I like the Radiant Armor early pickup coming out from Demon Kite. Typically, after the Cursed Helmet, you go for the Sky Guardian Helmet. But now he went for the Radiant Armor, knowing that Few has been a big problem from them earlier on. And now the Bren Esports gonna be looking, where is the damage gonna come from? Surely they have this carry. It can deal with the attack build coming up from Demon Kite, but Demon Kite is not building HP at this point.
Yeah.
I mean,
Owen should be fine here. If he has to, he can probably wild charge out of one. Oh my goodness! Wow. What a play!
No way!
Tried to wild charge, but they said no. Lights got him.
How do you do that?
What was that?
RSG is completely punishing Bren Esports because now, just on what Wolf mentioned, they're lacking the damage of Super Marco that needs to have.
Yeah. Really looking good for RSG at the start, but Nats, for some reason, still holding on to the onic time sticker, is one of the few ones who still pick it up.
All right. They hold on to the turret. Pandora now going to go on light. Has to flicker out. Kosei there. Back him up. They should be fine. They're going to disengage here. But still, for Bren, they held on to the turret. That's good for them. But they got to get things together because next thing is that Lord coming up here shortly.
Yeah, we can see how our just completely made karltzy uncomfortable on just getting those objectives.
I like the timing usage coming up from RSG. They utilized, they wanted to push, but they know that the Lord is coming up in maybe 40 seconds before the push started. That's why they forced the ultimate coming up from Nats. Now, when the Lord spawns, they will have the Elder Dragon form once again. So they can utilize once again RSG. And they also have their Atlas. They don't have the flicker though for light, so maybe that is something of a bummer for RSG. But all that aside, I think they have a good tension when the Lord fight does happen.
There's a lot of setups right now for RSG. You have a wall charge from Ogwen. You have light with the approach of this ejected state, because this clearly gives the Raiders a chance to burst down Bren Esports right now. Super Marco needs the space, because if Ogwen misses the chance on getting that ultimate setup, it's done. Just look at how light is circling through this. he's gonna be the trap here.
Oh man, Ogwen wanted to reset that with the wall, but not gonna happen. Now he's going in. They find karltzy. karltzy's gonna be in trouble. Lord secured. karltzy falls. Here comes Demon Kite to join the fight. Kosei Exort there. Pandora flicker and out. Do they want to commit to it? The burst is there. Owen falls here. And now under the turret, Demon Kite gets punished as Super Marco grabs a kill. A lot fall here, but now the Lord going to be marching down the mid. This should be an easy turret for them. Super Marco going to try to do his best to buy a little more time, but that's going to ultimately be the tier 2 turret falling here.
What a sweaty fight coming out from RSG, a fight that they actually dictated. So what happened in there was RSG trying to take the Lord, the control of the Lord. So Guardian's Barrier was there coming out from Ogwen, but it was immediately answered by RSG. What you do now, if your opponent is a Grok and you are afraid of the Lord being reset, just make sure that you stand in front of the Lord so the Lord will not move while you're happening, so the aggro is still on you. So he will stay in one spot. Now, what happened afterwards was that RSG obliged the fight. Before the Lord went into that zone where his threshold will be onto the Retribution threshold, Nat spot the ultimate, found karltzy.
Yeah.
Didn't intend for a kill, but what they wanted to have was just to control Bren Esports so that they can finish up the Lord, which was very smart coming up from RSG. They fought afterwards, got 3 kills, but unfortunately they will not be able to utilize their Lord afterwards, because the risk that you do if you fight after the Lord has been taken is that you will not be able to use the Lord.
They find karltzy again with a fatal link. Kosei goes in. Wild charge going to be popped, but Naz into the base he goes. Finding Super Marco, takes him out. Pandora going to be the next focus. Demon Kite to help him and get sandwiched under the turret. And like that, RSG Philippines now going to be pushing into the base here. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Fuge is trying to buy some time, cuts the wave, and all because of that, RSG Philippines actually can't get that first turret in the base.
Just unleashing chaos throughout the side of Bren Esports. What's the checklist now, and how they need to attack RSG now? Because there's still a lot of options that they need to answer. You have Light and you have Nats. Who do you target?
Well, for one, you already saw how few managed to do it. Do the veteran move. What he did, he cleared the way. Use your experience against RSG. And that's why he's called the idol of the kids.
Idol of the kids.
How about we call him the Filipino idol here in the English broadcast?
The Filipino idol.
Yeah. The
People are going to think he's singing. Like, you know, there's American Idol. They're going to be like, wow, was he a singer back in his day?
Well, he can make good songs. Songs of victory, perhaps.
Songs of battle, songs of challenges.
All right.
Idol of the kids, baby.
Idol of the kids, all right.
Philippine Idol of the kids. I'm trying.
Too far.
I'm just trying how he managed to inspire kids and his team.
IOTK, Idol of the Kids.
Idol of the kids.
In the Philippines.
And now, the idol of the teams here, the Lord has spawned.
I just want to go back. Yeah. I just want to go back on how we are trying to look how Ogwen can still manage to reset this.
Look at this,
right
just hold it.
Yeah.
When the Gorgeous Bears held, just hold your ground. Make sure that the Lord will not move, because the only time where the Lord will have an additional move to reset is when we actually move.
Oh, here comes Light swinging around.
Like a planet. He's like a moon on an orbit.
He thought that he was a Yuzong. That's what he did.
He's like, hey, look what I can do.
See what I can do.
Look what I can do now.
Didn't they just exchange phones? Hey, look, I can circle like you too.
By the way, here's how you circle, all right? Look, what a move, what a guy Light is.
He's on a Space Ranger suit, though.
There's a circling eagle.
Wait, look at this. We have not talked about this, but Exort is 7-0-7.
Yeah.
And Kosei is 1-0-13 for the debutant. Wow.
Well,
talking about a good entrance for RSG for Kosei and Exort.
We talked about it. Light goes in with the fatal links. He says, look what I can do. But can they punch it in? They only get a turret.
No way.
Super Marco.
Wow. Super Marco able to get that. karltzy, not sure if he's going to want to continue on the pursuit here.
Okay.
They back off for now. Few. And check that bush. So wow, what a, I mean, still Bren able to stay in this game despite the lead that RSG Philippines has.
Well, if you can make those kind of moves like Super Marco did, he waited for Kusei to pop the BMI out, and as Kusei did that, he popped the Phantom Step, and of course having like golden. Oh, he didn't even have golden stuff in here. Yeah, because he has got the Electro Flash, as well as the fact that when you pop the ultimate as the carry, you attack twice, and was able to reach where Kusei was.
There's so many emotes just running around the game right now. I think it's the one way to show. You have new emotes right in the game.
Yeah, there's new battle emotes out there.
Yeah.
Be sure to grab them.
Did you get it?
I have not.
I had the Sandai, bro.
Oh, yeah.
There's a Baloyski.
Finally, he's immortalized to the game.
In Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Most particularly, a Filipino.
His voice.
Immortalized in MPL Indonesia.
When I heard that stick, I was like, oh, I know this voice.
This voice. Sandai, bro.
What does that mean anyway?
Relax.
Oh, I like it. But how can Bren Esports relax right now? Can they still make it though?
Well, they're going to be trying to relax here, but there's the Fatal Links on Pandora. Open, looking for an opening, can't find it just yet. Guardians Bear going to come out. Nat's quite low. Karltzy still clearing the lanes on the top side. They should be fine. It's RSG Philippines now running back here, despite them finding Pandora.
They commit 2 ultimates on that. Actually, 3 ultimates just to kill up Pandora.
Resources utilized.
Not much of a... It's actually not that big for RSG. If anything, when the Lord fight happens, Pandora will be available once again. If they have forced an immortality, for example, onto Pandora, that would be a great trade, because an immortality is a greater resource to have. It's like you're taking away 1,200 gold away from your opponents just because of popping the ultimate.
Oh, look at Karltzy again, right? Doing what he does best. He's gonna put some pressure on the
Paquito. We've seen Paquito just doing the split for the team.
Yeah, there you go.
What's the
gonna
call?
go in. Blazing Duet gets the Fatal Links off here. Meanwhile, on the top side, they're still going. Lord gonna be worked on. Few. Oh, the damage is there, but they can't get Exort. So that's gonna be the Lord secured here for RSG Philippines. Now they're gonna be looking to crash down on Karltzy.
No.
They said, we know what you were trying to do. It's not gonna happen here.
They didn't even need the Petrify coming out from that. My God, this is Kusei's statement game. You saw how he popped the ultimate. You will think that it was a premature Blazing Duet, but at the same time, all RSG wanted was to have that opening and bait out Bren Esports, because what happened after the Blazing Duet when he went in is that Ogwin actually had to pop the ultimate, and then he dodged it. He sidestepped the ultimate coming out from Ogwin. That's why he was able to make value out of his Blazing Duet. What a guy, Kusei.
Yeah, Kusei just completely peeling off everybody from Bren Esports on just how he wants to have a good dynamic on how Exort could enter the back line. So look at that light.
Like gonna find
just getting one
target. Ogwin though, Wild Charge gonna come out here. Can they still convert this? Demonkite able to grab the kill, but still no turret. Actually, the bottom turret has been taken care of, so they got 2. Looking to punch us in. Naz with the Black Dragon form.
Petrify.
Does go in, pushing Super Marco back here. Karltzy trying to buy some time, but it's not going to happen here. And Pandora slamming down there, able to grab a kill. RSG Philippines trying to run after a Few here. Few still alive, but not for long as they grab another kill, but it looks like RSG Philippines can't end the game just yet.
Exort. No deaths. Exort just bursting everybody for RSG, laying the perfect carpet for his team.
Did you see that play? Well, there are 2 big plays here coming up from both Super Marco as well as Exort, as Super Marco is able to burst out and erase Kusei from the map. But Exort, you gotta have to commend him. It was a play he did. Had the Thalassophobia still. It was bursted out with a sliver of HP, popped the Winter Truncheon, and that was enough time for the Thalassophobia to kick in once again and give back all of the lost HP for Exort. Well done coming out from the members of RSG, but even better as Bren Esports are already packing up a punch. They still lost a lot though. Exort already 8-0 and 13. My God, what a stat line.
Well, speaking of line, can Bren Esports still hold the rope right now? Because we haven't seen Super Marco just clearly being an advantage on the side of the Hive right now.
No,
is the time enough for the damage?
Sandwich, they find Super Marco with the fatal links, and that is completely fatal here for Bren. Few trying to buy some time, some more. Can he survive? No, he can't. But look at karltzy, still trying to grab a turret in the mid lane. It's Pandora, Ogwin, karltzy to defend here. Minion wave is there. RSG Philippines looking to end the game. Karltzy making his way down. The stun is there, but it's not going to be enough. Karltzy falls, and that is going to most likely be it. They're waiting for the wave on the top side. Should they push it in here? RSG Philippines going to buy some time, wait a little bit.
What a gorgeous barrier.
Black Dragon form going to come out here. There's the fatal links. Just the finesse to end the game and take us to a game number 3.
Everybody coming up from RSG pitch pulling their own weight. At the start, it was abysmal for RSG. You saw how they struggled with a 3-0 lead coming out from Bren Esports, but Demon Kite found his openings, had the heroics, light with the plays. Even Nats